So we said al-usbu'. Al-usbu' means what? Who can tell me what al-usbu' is?
This week.
This week. Al-usbu' is not this week, it's week itself, okay? Al-usbu'. Usbu'un. Al-usbu'u. Is that clear? We then said al-madi. What is al-madi? Who should I ask that? Ahmed. Al-madi.
Last.
Last. Madi simply means something that is gone. Something that is in the past. Something that's happened before. You get it?
Yes.
Something that's happened before.
Okay.
So can someone give me an example of something, another word that we can use with al-madi to make a sentence? We know al-madi means what? Everybody?
Past.
Past. Some of you are playing in my class. If you continue playing in my class, I'll kick you out. I won't even give you a warning. You are big enough. This is the same way I'll ask you a question. You won't be able to answer because you're playing all the time. This is not a playground. It's a classroom, okay? Discipline? Okay? مفهوم؟
نعم.
قولوا لي بالعربي. مفهوم؟
نعم مفهوم.
نعم مفهوم. بارك الله فيكم. الأسبوع الماضي. How can we use الماضي with another word that is different from al-usbu' and it will make sense? Let's give it a try. I need two people. We know al-madi. Now we want to put another word where we have al-usbu' and the word should make sense in Arabic. First try to say it in English. If you want to say last what?
Last year.
MashaAllah, last year. So how do we say year in Arabic? That's what you need to know. Another person should give me another example. Another example. Don't raise your hand, just talk straight. You don't need to raise your hand today. Khalas.
Yesterday.
I'm not taking that.
Last month.
Last month. Why does it have to be month and year? Go out of the box. Think out of the box. Okay? So, last decade, MashaAllah. Why is it everything that has to do with time? Now we have many words now, right? Okay? Someone is saying decade, someone is saying year, someone is saying what? Month. So if we know all those words, we just put them before al-madi and it's easy. Easy. Easy.
Now.
Easy. Easy. سهل. ما معنى سهل? I want a smart person. Easy. بارك الله فيك يا أحمد. سهل means easy. سهل بمعنى easy. الآن نقول سنة. نقول سنة. ماذا قلت؟ رددوا. سنة. سنة. السنة. Let's put this in green so that the colors can rhyme. السنة الماضي. Yeah. Why do you put ماضية? Oh, that is Arabic for you. Because if what you are describing has a ta, so it will be what? Let's go together. No time. It will be what? El what? I taught you this before. I can't see anyone in the waiting room. Is there someone there? You may try to come in again. Yeah. So what will it be? Sorry, I was distracted. أي نعم. What will it be? Talk. Uh-huh. قولوا 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 أسمعيني أو أسمعوني. السنة الA. يا أحمد قول. آسية قولي. السنة الA.
Mouthy.
Did you see what I wrote on the screen? السنة الA. That's why I want you to pay attention. ركزوا يا أولاد. السنة الA.
السنة الماضية.
ماضية. Why do we have ماضية? Can you tell me what you have? If you look carefully, what is common with السنة and الماضية?
تاء مربوطة.
تاء مربوطة. لا تقول مربوطة. مربوطة بالطاء. تاء ليه؟ المربوطة بالطاء. فهمت يا أحمد؟ فهمت؟
Yes.
فهم. قل نعم. فهمت. لا تقول يس. أي نعم. أوكي. نعم. التاء مربوطة بالطاء يشتركان أو تشتركان. الكلمتان تشتركان في التاء المربوطة. Did you see that?
Yes.
So what are we saying? Zainab, Madik. If I ask you to explain now, you can't explain. What does that mean? Are you singing in my class? Why does both of them have ta marbuta? I'm asking you, ya Zainab. Coolly. نعم. نعم أسمعك. جميلة. Why does both of them have the ta? Fatima. Why does both of them have ta? Do you know why?
La.
Tamam. In Arabic language, anything that has this kind of closed ta at the end is what? Is feminine. You know the meaning of feminine?
Nam.
It's like a what?
Na'am.
What does feminine mean to you? Simple baby language. Like a woman or a girl. So if you are describing Asana as a girl, then what you are using to describe it, Al-Madi, will also have a girl. As-Sanatul Madiyah. Okay?
Nam.
Other than that, is the same meaning. There is no difference between Al-Madi and Al-Madiyah in the terms of the meaning. Okay? You get it now?
Nam.
Easy. So, if you say Al-Usbu al-Madi, Al-Usbu al-Madi, what does that mean? Asmi'ini.
Last week.
Last week. If you say As-Sanatul Madiyah, what does it mean?
Last 10 years.
Not 10 years, just year.
Year.
Last year. Okay?
Uh,
Just
okay.
year, okay? As-sanatu. In Arabic language, not to make it complicated, okay? There is another word that we can use. Afwan. Oh yeah, I'm getting a message from my parents. Sorry. I need to just excuse me. I need to attend. Quickly send something. Someone is stuck somewhere. Oh yeah, Latif. Just a sec. So there's another word. I'll keep talking to you while I try to fix this. There's another word that we can use to mean a year, and that word is different from what? From a sana. And lucky for us, that word is masculine. Okay? Okay?
Um,
And the word is am. What did I say? Am. What did I say?
Um,
Am. Instead of sana, we can say am. Okay? Instead of sana, we can say am.
okay.
So you can say al-am al-madi. Al-am al-madi. Understood?
Yes.
Al-am al-madi.
What does Aram mean?
Someone should tell her what am means.
last year.
Tamam. If you pay attention, you'll get it because I just said it now. What did I say? How did I say it? That another word that we can use for what?
Last year.
Is what?
Al-am.
Al-madi. Al-am, al-amu, al-amu, al-madi. Understood? Al-amu al-madi.
No.
العام الماضي. العام الماضي. So that's another one. So we are done with what? With a year. العام الماضي. Let's say last month, right? So I don't like to write for you in Arabic, but I can tell you this is, I'll put a capital Y. Yeah, you will know that that is year, right? I'll put a capital W here. This is week. We want to say last month, right? We want to say what? Last month. Okay? We want to say what? Last month. How do we say month in Arabic? Who knows? You should know that. Why should we know that?
Shahr.
Who said that?
Me.
Me, you have to tell me your name. Fatima.
Fatima. No.
Barakallahu fik. How did you know it's shahr? You read it somewhere?
What?
How did you know it's shahr?
Because I was listening.
Ah, mashallah. You say, we say shahru Ramadan. Right? The month of Ramadan. Shahru Rajab.
No.
The month of Rajab. So shahr is what?
Month.
Is month. So how do we say last month in Arabic?
Mm,
الشهر الماضي
Hmm? Let's go.
الشهر الماضي
الشهر الماضي. How do we say that? الشهر الماضي. الشهر الماضي. الشهر الماضي. I'm writing with my hands so that what? You would know how to write. الشهر الماضي. الشهر الماضي. Last month. الشهر الماضي. You see that we didn't say الشهر الماضية. To say الشهر الماضية, it has to be something that is feminine, okay? الشهر الماضي. الشهر الماضي. الشهر الماضي. Not الشهر الماضية. السنة الماضية. العام الماضي. الأسبوع الماضي. الشهر الماضي. How do we say last class? How do we say last class in Arabic? Because that was what I wanted to say.
الدرس الماضي
بارك الله فيك. الدرس الماضي. What did I say?
الدرس الماضي.
Who can spell for us الدرس? How do we say الدرس بالعربي? Oh, I was already writing it. Look at me. Secret. نعم. Go ahead, Fatima.
ألف دال
ألف لام دال. الدرس.
ألف
الدرس. Try it again. ألف لام
لام
درس.
دال
دال
را
را الدرس.
قد
الدرس. Just one letter to go.
سين
سين. تكبير for فاطمة.
الله أكبر
الله أكبر. الدرس. 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 الماضي. الدرس الماضي. In the last class, in the last lesson, you get it. الدرس, it can be the last, let's say last lesson, last class. Are we together? Let's now add one strong word. Let's add what? One strong word. Let's add one strong word. Okay? What's the strong word? If we don't want to say last one, we want to say next one, right? How do we say it?
الدرس الثاني
ما شاء الله. الدرس التالي. الدرس التالي is good, but it's not the best, okay? Arabic is very concentrated, so you need to pay attention. In Arabic language, look at me, look at your screen. Let me even put this on the screen. What happened? Something is off. Oh, sorry. Okay. Or something. Look at this. Can you see?
نعم.
If I have this and I'm going in this direction, I'll say this is al-qalamu tali. Hmm? You get it? Wal-qalamu tali. At-tali or taliya for female is used for next in a sequence. Understood?
نعم.
ركزوا يا أولاد ركزوا. It's not used for something that is yet to happen. أين هي؟ أين محمد؟ أين هو؟ محمد حاضر؟ آسيا أنت حاضرة؟ أريني وجهك. آسيا. أين هو إبراهيم؟ إبراهيم موجود؟ أنت تركز يا إبراهيم؟ تركز؟ Are you paying attention? Or you are leaving Ahmed to play with the phone? Pay attention. What was the last thing I explained about Atali? Tell me.
You said tali is used for something that is next, not for something that is yet to happen.
تمام بارك الله فيك. So you won't say الأسبوع التالي. I don't want to make it complicated. When you say أسبوع التالي is if you are reporting something that happened. Let me give you an example. If you are telling me a story and you said the first week the boy went, did you hear the word went? The boy went to school. And the next week he didn't go. You see, the next week that you are saying in that story is something that happened, right? You are reporting something that happened before. Ahmed anta ma'i? So you can use a tally if you are reporting something that happened before, next that happened before. But if you are talking about the next week that has not happened, there is yet to happen. In reality, you don't use a tally. So tally is used what? When you are putting things in this order. Okay? هذا القلم وهذا القلم التالي وهذا القلم التالي. Okay? Understood? مفهوم؟ يا أولاد مفهوم؟ تمام مفهوم. So when you are talking about something that is yet to happen, جميلة ما بك؟ أنت حاضرة؟ جميلة موجودة؟ جميلة Jamila, did you see yourself on the screen? Why is the camera looking at the ceiling? Don't waste my time. Come on. Uh-huh. Did you hear what I just said? Do you know what you're supposed to do? Place that camera properly. Okay? And don't waste my time. Don't waste everybody's time. We don't have time for that. Good. Tamam. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, I'll put you on the spotlight and everybody will see what you're doing. Yeah. We all know what is right and we should do what is right. We should strive to do what is appropriate, okay? So if you want to say next week or coming week, you get it. If I say coming, it's clear to everybody that that week is yet to come, right? Right? So we use the word madi for the past, okay? But now, what do we want to do? We want to say in the coming week. In the next week that is yet to come, we say al-qadim. What did I say? Al-qadim. Everybody repeat after me.
Al-Qadim.
Al-qadim. Al-qadim.
Al-Qadim.
قادم بالميم القادم. رفيضة. What did I say? اشغلي المايك. استمعي للمايك.
Al-Qadim.
الايه؟
Al-Qadim.
القادم. So if I want to say coming next year or coming year, how do I say it? بالعربي. If she doesn't know it, other people should get ready.
Al-Qadim As-Sana.
No, not that way. Say it in the same order.
As-Sana Al-Qadim.
But we said that if something has a ta, the descriptor will also have a ta. So how do we add a ta marbuta to al-qadim to make it?
As-Sanat Al-Qadim.
With a ta, add a ta. As-sanatu li
As-Sanat Al-Qadim.
al-qadimah. What did I say? As-sanatu.
Al-Qadimah.
You put like a ta. As-sanatu al-qadimah. Okay? Just for anything that has a ta. Jamila, I'll put you on the spot. You are daring me. Why is your camera frozen? I'll kick you out of my class because you are doing this on purpose. You know I'm very strict when it comes to my class. Look into your screen and see what is happening there. Why is it that always your camera is frozen? If your camera is frozen, it's either you're opening another tab on that your PC. That's the only reason why your camera is frozen. I know very well. Because now that I spoke to you, the camera, now Jamila's camera can listen. When we say something is wrong, the camera will respond. You see everybody? I ask you a question now, you can't answer because you're not paying attention. Tell me, why is it that when I correct you, your camera will suddenly correct itself? Rokizi. I tell you always, if we have a class, if you pay attention, you will learn. What will it look like if your colleagues who are coming to class together are learning and you are not able to learn? Whose fault? We all know whose fault, right? It's your own fault. It's not our fault. So we say what? As-sanatule. Rufayda. As-sanatule. Use your mic. انشغل المايك. نعم فاطمة كلمي قولي.
السنة القديمة.
القادمة. You see, it is a قاف, not ka. السنة القادمة.
السنة القادمة.
Asiya, what did I say?
السنة القادمة.
السنة القادمة. Say it again.
السنة قادمة.
السنة لام بالسكون. السنة القادمة. Say it.
السنة القادمة.
And what does that mean, Asiya?
No. No.
Asiya first.
Last year.
No. Fatima.
Next year.
Next year. Tamam. So how do we say last year, Asiya? I'm not done with you. How do we say last year in Arabic? That was the first thing that we learned today. Ahmed, last year in Arabic. Yeah.
السنة الماضية.
السنة ليه؟
معدي.
السنة ليه؟ One more time.
العام الماضي.
العام الماضي correct. السنة ليه؟
معدي.
السنة الماضية. السنة ليه؟ الماضية. Okay?
Okay.
So why do we say السنة الماضية? Why? Remember.
Because the meme has a ta مربوطة.
The noun, not the meme. السنة تو. سنة تو. So, yeah, Ahmed, how do we say next year?
العام القدم.
قدم؟ العام ليه؟
العام التالية.
لا, I don't say تالية. It's on the screen. العام ليه؟ العام ايه؟ العام العام الايه؟ العام القادم. What did I say? العام
القادم.
القادم. What does that mean?
Next year.
Next year. Someone wants to tell me how we say next week بالعربي. How do we say next week? Let's go fast. These are the things we learned today. I'm not showing you on the screen. Fatima, mashallah.
أسبوع قادمة.
الأسبوع not الأو بالضمة. الأسبوع القادم not قادمة. It won't have a ta. Okay? الأسبوع القادم. الأسبوع ليه؟
قادمة.
قادم. الأسبوع القادم. الأسبوع القادم. Okay?
نعم.
القادم. الأسبوع
أستاذ.
القادم. أي نعم.
So أتاكي موسى ولا
نبيلة تشوش علي. تشوش علي يا نبيلة ما بك. ها؟ نعم.
التالي is next. التالي is next for something that has happened already, that has happened already, and al-qadima is next for something that has yet to happen.
So atali is usually not for, is next, but it's not next about, it's not about the timing. You get it? And that's why I gave example of the pens, okay? Let me do that again. If I have these pens, how do you know this was the first one that I carried, and then I carried this one, and then I carried this one? You cannot tell. Can you? Can you? أتكلم
I
معك.
can't.
You
I
can't.
can't.
But the only thing you know is this is the first one in the order of what? Of arrangement. You get it?
No.
So when we use a tally, we use tally for arrangement. It doesn't necessarily mean this was the first one in terms of the time that came first. Then after 3 minutes, I carried this. Then after 3 hours, I took this. No, it doesn't mean. Tally is not used in that sense. Okay? You get the point? You should answer.
I get the point.
So, but we can use when we're reporting something that happened in the past, we can also use a tally. You get it? Because everything that we said, the first week and the second week and the third week. Yeah, subhanallah. Someone is banging something. Please mute your mic. Or tell the person to keep quiet. Tamam. Rufaida, is it clear now? Rufaida, is it clear? You're muted. Remember to always mute yourself if you want to talk. الصوت منخفض. الصوت غير موجود. تمام. الآن الصوت واضح. I'm trying to remind you those things you learned last week, right? الصوت واضح. الصوت غير واضح. الصوت منخفض. I know many of you forgotten. الصوت مرتفع. فهمتموني؟ فهمتموني؟ فهمتم؟ فهمنا بارك الله فيكم. Sia, let me repeat. When you use atali, okay, it does not mean she's smiling. It does not mean that this is the first one I took 10 minutes ago, then I took this 5 minutes ago, and I took this 1 minute ago. Tally is just, it shows the order of the arrangement. Order of what?
Arrangement.
Arrangement. Previous, next, next, and next. If there is noise in your background, don't use your mic. Don't even talk to me. Okay? So until it's silent. If there's something that is urgent, type in the chat. Because the class is the way it is. You get it. But when you are saying al-qadim and al-madi, we are talking about something that happened in the past and something that is what? That is yet to happen. Okay? You get the point now. Don't go and say, oh, it's your ustaz that said tally means next, and now use tally for something that has never happened. And this is where English is different from Arabic language. Understood? Okay? Tally is from tilwa. Tilwa. Tilwa is like, if I say, I was looking for a good example. If I say, some of you like food. Aha. Yeah, like you can see their faces brightening up when I mentioned food. Subhanallah. I want to say, how do I say this? If I say, okay, I'll give you the example that you don't like. If I say qara'tu, I read. Kitaban qara'tu, I read a book because my students don't like reading books. Qara'tu. kitaban. ما معنى قرأت kitaban? I read a book. Tilwa kitabin, after another book. You see now? Tilwa, this is where I get tali. This is where I want you to pay attention. Tilwa kitabin. Can you see now? Meaning like book after book. If I say book after book, it doesn't mean this book was last week and like that. I can put 10 books on the table and say kitaban tilwa kitabin. Or akhastu kitaban tilwa kitabin. I took a book, then I took another one, then I took another one, then I took another one. So that is tilwa. From where we got the word tali. Okay? At-tali. For example, if you are reading the Quran, I say al-ayatu taliya, next ayah. What taliya? And the next ayah, what taliyah, and the next ayah. Does it mean that the ayah has never happened? Are you saying ayah has never happened? You get the point, Ahmed? Jamila has started again. I'll keep you on the spot today. Trust me. Jamila, can you repeat what I just said? The lesson, the explanation of the tilwa and tali. Explain. Let's see if you are paying attention.
I couldn't hear you.
Naam. All along in the last 1 hour, you've not been hearing me, right?
I have, but you've been cutting off.
Did you make any comment? To any other person, have I been cutting off? Say it. La. Rufaida, have I been cutting off? Say it, I want to hear it. Rufaida, have I been cutting off?
No.
Ahmad, have I been cutting off? I want to hear it by voice. I'm putting this on record. Use your mic.
La.
La. Sia, have I been cutting off?
La.
La, mashallah. Now, if I've been cutting off, Ya Jamila, why don't you just say it? Ustaz, I cannot hear you properly. You've been cutting off. Why is it that it was until I called you that you said I was cutting off? Ya Jamila, I'm not a baby. قد تجاوزت سن الصغر. I know children tricks. If for the sake of learning, okay, you've not been hearing, you are in a class, and you have not been hearing the ustaz, shouldn't you have asked if you really want to learn? You should have said it. Anyway, barakallahu fikum. Those of you who are paying attention, pay attention, wa barakallahu fikum. Those of you who are not paying attention, I encourage you. You see, time does not wait for anyone. Last year, all of you, were you at this age? This year, you've added another age, another year. وفي السنة القادمة تضيفون يعني سنة. In the next year, you will have added another year. So, check what you are doing between now and the next year. Are you improving? Are you getting better? Okay? Some of you are maybe 11 years now, 12 years, like that. So you are no more what? You are no more baby. Some of you are younger than that, I know. But those of you who are getting older, don't play your time. Time is money. Time is wealth. Al-waqta, al-waqta. Al-waqta, al-waqta. You see what we're talking about today is about time, right? Something that happened in the time that is past and something that happened in the time that is what? That is what? In the future. So hold your future. So when we use a tally, I wanted to write on the screen so that we can wrap up for the day's class. It's used for sequence. What did I say? You understand that in English?
Sequence.
You understand the meaning of sequence?
Naam.
In order, the order of arrangement. Of what? Of arrangement. Okay? You can say, if you're standing, if you're going somewhere, and you're looking for the house, where is the house? Which one? If I say this one, you said la, you can say al baytu tali, the next house. You get it?
Naam.
The next
No.
one in terms of the arrangement. So it's used in that way. You can see, so let's give example. We can say al baytu at-tali. Yes, we can say one. We can say that. The next one. Even though there are better ways of describing a house. You can say the house beside it. The house behind it, right? You can say the house before it. You can say the house across, all those ones, but we are not there today. Let's take it simple. Al-baytu tali for al-bayt. And we can say as-safha. If you are reading a book, for example, as-safhatu. Now, when it has a ta, what will the tali have? If we say as-safhatu, and we put a ta of feminine, which is a page. What will the tali, what will it become? Who can guess? Ahmed, are you with me? As-safhatul A.
Naam.
What will it become? As-safhatu al-A. Complete it. What are you adding? What are you adding to the tali to reflect the ta'u marbuta? Let's do this very fast. If you raise your hand, you don't expect to be looking at your faces on the screen. Is that how you raise it digitally or you unmute yourself? We said it can be al-baytu tali. Then as-safhatul A. How would it be? What would it become? Fatima, you want to try?
البيت التالية.
التالية. بارك الله فيك يا أحمد. البيت التالية. sorry, عفوا. الصفحة التالية. الصفحة التالية. تالية. We can say al-ayah taliya, the next ayah. Those of you who are reading Quran. We can also say what? Al-ayah at-taliya. What did I say?
Al-ayah taliya.
Al-ayatu. Say al-ayatu. I want to hear it. Al-ayatu at-taliya.
الآية التالية.
الآية التالية. الآية التالية بالشدة. الآية التالية.
الآية التالية.
If, for example, your Ustaz is reading to you, and
No.
your Ustaz is reading, and maybe he missed something, and said, Al-Ustaz, Al-ayah التالية, the next ayah. You get it? Your mic is on. If you want to mute your mic is on. Just check it. It's okay. الصفحة التالية. البيت التالي. And it can also be what? Al-kitab التالي. Your dad is asking you, give me the book on the shelf, and he's pointing. And you took the green book, and he didn't mean the green book. And the next book is what? Is a blue book. He will say, Al-kitab التالي, the next one. You get it? You won't say Al-Kitab Al-Qadim. Because Kitab is not happening. Because the Kitab is not what? It's not happening. It's not an occurrence. It's not an event. Okay? Okay? بارك الله فيكم.
نعم.
هل هناك سؤال؟ هل من سائل فليسأل. الكتاب التالي. الكتاب التالي. Is everything clear? So what did we learn today?
Everything is clear.
We learned how to say al-madi and al-madiyah and al-qadim and al-qadimah. We said al-madi is what? What does it mean?
Past.
Past. Okay, mashallah. So what is the opposite of al-madi?
Next.
بالعربي. بالعربي بالعربي بالعربي.
Next.
بالعربي. كيف تقول next بالعربي؟ من الذي يكلم؟ كلم. فإذا
What sense?
القديم.
القادم. Repeat it. Say القادم.
القادم.
You can't get water. Be patient. The class will soon end in 5 minutes. Don't stand up. Al-Qadim. Don't say Al-Qadim. Al-Qadim is the name of Allah. Okay?
No.
Al-Qadim means someone who exists before every other thing.
No.
So in that sense, it's different from Al-Qadim. You see now? Al-Qadim means what?
No.
Someone who had existed before every other thing. Al-Qadim is something that is coming in the future. You see how they sound alike, but they are not alike. Now, so what other new words did we learn today?
After.
You tell me in Arabic. That's what I want. You should know.
Tali.
Tali, What other words? Check the words in green on the screen. Those words.
هذا الأسبوع. Next
هذا
this week.
الأسبوع. Don't say الأسبوع. الأو بالضمة. الأسبوع. Say it.
هذا الأسبوع.
الأسبوع is
This
another
week.
word. هذا this week, okay? What other words do we have? Month, year, like that. Those are the ones I'm asking.
Sal is easy.
Sahal is easy. Sahal. Let me write that for you too. Also, Sahal is easy. Sahal. Sahal with ha. Sahal. So if you are writing in your notes, try to write in Arabic so that you don't forget. For example, if you write Sal now, if you are right, this is like Sal, right? It's different from Sahal.
No.
So if you want me to write something for you in Arabic, just tell me, okay? I'll just write it. It's easy. That one is easy.
No.
So, Sahal. Bilha. Sahal. Sahalu. It's easy.
And Asana is last year.
Asana is year. Asana is year. If you want to say last, you put what? Al-Madiyah. Okay? Sana alone is year. Asana is year. Al-Am is also year.
Isn't Al-Madi last year?
Al-Am al-Madi is last year. But I'm saying Al-Am alone is what? Al-Am.
Year?
Year. How do you say month in Arabic? You said it the other time.
Shahr.
Ash-Shahr.
Shahru.
Ash-Shahru or Shahru. Then someone asked for a decade. How do we say decade? You know? There are two ways you can say a decade. So I want us to end with that. You can say al-aqdu. Al-A. Aqdu. Al-A. Aqdu.
For what?
A decade. Which means عشر سنوات, which means what? عشر سنوات. Okay, which means عشر سنوات. عشر سنوات, 10 years. Understood? العقد بمعنى 10 سنوات.
نعم.
And that's why they say أعداد العقود. أعداد العقود is when you're adding numbers in tens. You get it? We'll get there later. Advance. But it's from عقد. نعم. زينب عندك سؤال. اطرحي السؤال حتى
So
ننتهي هذا
that
الفصل.
means that a decade is 10 years.
Of course, yes. A century is 100 years. How do we say century? We say قرن. What did I say? قرن.
قرن.
Yeah. قرن. So let me help. This is a century. This is a decade.
Is a century 100 years?
Yeah. مئة سنة. مئة سنة. مئة سنة. You see how this is where I don't want to go there. مئة سنة. It won't be مئة سنوات. So the ruling of numbering is complex in Arabic. Even people who are experts make mistakes. Even myself, I still make mistakes sometimes. So why you won't make mistake is if you keep speaking Arabic from time to time, you won't make mistake. But if you just learn today and you decide not to use it, not to do your assignment, and play, you will forget. Okay? So everything that we learn today, try to use them. I would what do I say? Let me try to do it in such a way that we can take a screenshot of that. Let me hold on. Let me remove myself from the screen.
Last class, you said that you gave us an assignment other than the pages. You said that write on paper what job your father does.
Yeah, did you do it? You didn't submit it. So anybody who did the assignment, ask your
I
mom.
didn't know.
You should use the app. You get, she just take a picture and send. It's easy. Or ask your sisters, okay? Inshallah, I want all of you to submit that assignment, okay? If we submit the assignment, then we can talk about it. Who also did the assignment? Who also did the assignment? Who also did the assignment? Now, nobody's talking. الكل صامتون. In Arabic, I want you to, I need that assignment before tomorrow. I sent a reminder to you in the chat. So everybody should submit the assignment before tomorrow. Before this time tomorrow.
Right now.
Write it and send it. I'll correct it, okay? Because the time is gone. Some people are tired. I delay some people not to go and take water yet so that they don't enter my nose. People like Jamila. Yeah, they're already frowning. Don't let them choke, okay? If you want to say it to me, you can call me after the class, okay?
No.
Yeah, you can just, you know how to call me. You can call me on Teams. I'll still be in the office.
No.
حتى نلتقي إن شاء الله في حلقة قادمة. أستودعكم الله الذي لا يضيع ودائعه والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. إلى اللقاء.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.